Welcome everyone. I am Empress Emerald Green, and I'll be bringing you intuitive messages directly from Spirit. Now, I just wanted to let you know that these readings are for entertainment purposes, so it may or may not resonate with you. However, if it does, I do ask if you would hit the like and subscribe button for me, please. And thank you. Now, just to get started into the reading, Most High Divine God, ancestors of my highest divine purpose, archangels, ascended masters, universe, spirit, cover and protect me as I channel these energies. Show me the things that I need to see and say, please. If there's any negative energy being projected towards myself or the collective, I do ask that you return to sender, please. Now, I have cleared the energies on the cards. I didn't shuffle this deck. I'm just getting it in at the moment. So I have two oracle decks. I don't necessarily have any questions. As always, I just try to pull and allow spirit to show what needs to be seen and or heard. So I'm going to pull from the Alice in Wonderland deck as well as from the Fairy. I be forgetting the name of this oracle deck. Never use these two together. Hopefully they complement each other, or at least clarify, or allow me to clarify what spirit needs to convey to the collective. Let's see, allow me to be a conduit to relay any messages if needed for the collective, please. So okay, I think I got them shuffled enough, Spirit. Whenever you're ready, so am I. I'm going to pull 3 cards for a possible problem, solution, outcome, past, present, future, however it may resonate. Spirit, can I get 2 more cards, please? 2 more, please. Okay. Okay, we have a card that's on the run, people. Can't get away from me. What the fuck? What do you think this is? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have Carnivorous Flower Fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. We have the Nautilus Princess. Powerful personal growth. Shallow Grave. You miss someone. And then 2 Little Witches. Magical space clearing time. Okay. Let's get some Alice in Wonderland oracles on it. Let's see. Spirit, can I get 3 cards so we can tie in this message? I'm getting that somebody has you've definitely grown in a tremendous way. Maybe you've seen a lot of temptation and you've been able to avoid it. But it maybe whatever this temptation is, you're missing it. Or you're just missing someone. But for some reason, like whatever it is, this little, I don't know if you got somebody on your side. But it says magical space clearing time. So whatever it is you're doing, or whatever it is your intentions are, it's definitely clearing the space for you. Right now is a good time to clear space. So we have belong to your own dream, create your own life. And that definitely does go with powerful personal growth. Because typically when you take charge of your own life, You become your own narrator. You create the life that you want. It's going to show in a positive way. And typically when you dream something, you vision it, you can see it in your dreams. When you can see it, it can be brought to life. And it's like you're finding the lesson. It says, find the lesson, discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. So you could have a shallow grave, somebody you're missing, somebody you was attached to, somebody that was amongst the company that you kept. But you had to learn a lesson. And whatever it is, your purpose that you're discovering from that lesson is more important. Like whatever it is that you have to learn is more important than whatever you feel or whatever you're missing or whatever emotion that came from it. The lesson was more important than the feeling. Or maybe the feeling was the lesson. And then it says, two little witches, magical space clearing time. Change in the night. You have changed quickly. So this just gives me the feeling. It's all about growth, personal growth, empowerment, avoiding temptation. This gives me the energy that you're missing. It's somebody that you're missing that was no good for you. You had to grow from that. You had to create your own life. You had to clear out your space, learn the lesson, trust that you are learning from that situation. And it's like you've changed quickly. Like I see a lot of wolves and jackals and whatever's in the background, but it's like they're showing their teeth at you. It's just you changed too quickly. Kind of like how in Alice in Wonderland, when she went back in there, it was like, you seem different, Alice. You're not Alice. Like she changed, and I don't know. Clock time, pressure, and a rush is the energy at the bottom of the deck. So, I know in different worlds, time it only exists in this universe. I remember watching Doctor Strange. I was doing a client's hair and he had Doctor Strange on and we were watching it. His kids and, we weren't watching a movie. I was working, but I was watching the movie somewhat as I was working. But in the movie, it was showing how Doctor Strange went back in time because it was a witch or something. I didn't see the entire movie. I told myself I was going to go back and watch this movie because it has so much relevance with our world. And it was like, whatever her name is, she had became a witch, an evil witch. And when I tell you, she went back in time, they were trying to deliberate on what they should do with her. And Dr. Strange was like, look, let me go save your people because they're not going to be coming in this door to tell you nothing, blah, blah, blah. And it's like time being in a rush, it was of the essence because, when you're going back in time, every time you go back in time, it alters something because so many things happen. But it only, the being pressed for time only matters in this universe. There's so many universes where they control time. They move through time. Like on the Avengers, when Thanos had all those, the whatevers. Doctor Strange was in there too. And, he was a controller of time. But it was like the importance of time, being able to control time and go back and do this and do that, We can't do that in our world. Now, when you're able to navigate on different spectrums and different vortexes and different universes and still come back to this plane, should I say? It's a whole different ball game. But right now, everybody who's working on this plane, they have to go by or abide by time. And some people can bend time. I'm not gonna lie. A couple of times I bent time when I was catching the airplane. I bent time, and it's like, I don't know how I did it, but it worked for me a few times, and I always made my flight. But anywho, I'm not talking about me. In regards to this reading, time, pressure, and being in a rush, it could have caused and triggered you to change so quickly. Now, this powerful personal growth, it puts you in a mindset. The way she's laying here thinking about her dreams, like, you can see the vibrations through her hair. Like, she's able to create something about controlling and changing, finding the lesson. Something about that. I don't know. We're going to put some tarot on it to clear some things, clear the air, clear that space. Spirit. We got a lot of cards popping. Can we clarify this Nautilus Princess and belong to your own dream? 29 can be significant because this is card 29 and this is card 29. 11:30 could be significant. 38, 14, 41, 32. Why is the Nautilus Princess and belong to your own dream here? We have the Empress popping out. So this Empress is looking like she's looking into the fields and directing things. This is creating your own dreams. We have the nighttime energy with that star burning green, like emerald. Every time I see a star burning green or something vibrating green, I think of the emerald green tablets. And it's like knowledge, information, source energy. Somebody may manifest under the moon. Hell, you could be manifesting in your dreams. Whatever it is, it's got an extreme growth factor on you. Make sure I got space. Maybe. I don't know why that song popped up in my head. So we have the Empress, the 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. So it's possible that in the past that you were up at night or at the crack of dawn when the sun first started peaking. And I don't know if you're consulting with spirit, but this person is not there. This is like I see a shadow that someone's talking to. You could definitely be addressing your shadow side. On the 5 of Cups, typically this person is grieving, mourning, reflecting over the loss. But with the way this 5 of Cups is here, this person has stood up. They've wept already. They've cried. They've shed their tears. And whatever tears they shed, whatever water or whatever was spilt from these cups have bloomed a whole flower. I'm showing, I don't know if that's a rose or not, but this is definitely the same red flower as in both cards. And it's like you're looking over at how you have grown. You're looking over like, bibbity bobbity booped this. You've consulted with your spirit guides. It's like you've faced your shadow side. And you're no longer crying. You realize you have 2 cups still there. It's like you're learning your lesson. You're becoming stronger. You're knowing what you're supposed to do. Now, the shallow grave, you miss someone. Why is this here? Why is find the lesson? Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. Why is this shallow grave here? And find the lesson here, please. We have the 6 of Cups. So this could be somebody that you have dealt with for quite some time. This is somebody who has caused you to put an icy wall up around your heart, around your emotions, around your feelings, around the love, you're giving. Queen of Swords. I said king, but you've turned your back. It's like your heart is on ice and it's behind you. You don't even operate with it in your chest anymore. You put that bitch back there. It's just chilling on your dry ice. And it's somebody that could have betrayed you in the past, scorned you in the past, made you feel like you weren't worthy of their happiness. What they say, you won't miss it until your well runs dry. That lake, that river ain't even there. It's not there no more. That's old news. You found the lesson and it made you stronger. You know, Queen of Swords are real strong. They can withstand a lot. They have a block around them. They got that ice box where their heart used to be. You're no longer the martyr. Now, you may have sacrificed something about yourself. You could definitely just be in a in like a contemplated state where you're reflecting, thinking, learning. You could be missing somebody, but you are still not, you're not going to call anybody. You're going to chill by yourself. The hangman is also like a, you know, like the cocoons when they're in the metamorphosis state. Like this person is hanging from a tree, transforming. You outgrew this person, this old, outdated love who made you put this icebox around your heart. It's like you were reaching out to them. And they were like, hi. Like, no, motherfucker. I said, help. And now they looking for you. And it's like, look, I done got out the water. I moved down the block and around the corner. I ain't even coming back. Like, what's the point? You ain't got no water over there. It's dry as shit. I can't get jiggy with this shit. You learned your lesson. So if it's not going to feed into you, fuck it. Why feed into somebody who's not feeding into you? And that's why it's like right here is you have a shallow grave. You miss somebody, but they're dead to you. Or you can't do nothing with bones. That metamorphosis state, you see the butterflies, something is transformed. You've broken a pattern. It's like you have a fresh perspective on many things from this lesson. The Queen of Swords, like I was saying before I cut myself off, is a strong individual. Seeks truth, justice, can be very, very sharp and to the point with their words. can be caring and compassionate when their guard or defenses aren't up, when they let you into, when they trust you. But it's like with you, it's like, look, my heart protecting my back. You gotta pierce it first. But it's like you learned this lesson, and it didn't take long. You changed in the night. Why is this change in the night? And two little witches here. Why do we have change in the night and two little witches, please? We have the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Swords. I just have to make sure there ain't no extra cards up under there. Can I get one more card, please? There would be something for justice to pop out. Why is the two little witches and changed overnight? Changed in the night, excuse me. Why do we have changed in the night and two little witches? Can I get one card, please? We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So it's like this person is... No, that's slow movement. It's a new action, but it's slow. It's possible that you felt that it took a long time to get to this new action or this new endeavor, but you know, it may seem quickly to others. I'm getting a divorce. And the only reason why I say that, we have the Empress here, the Queen of Swords here, and the King of Swords here. This is a divine pair, but typically the King of Swords is facing me. The Queen of Swords has her back turned. So it's like they're in separation. They're not on the same page. And when a divine pair is not on the same page, they're in separation. They're in going through a divorce. There's something that is blocking the two. And whenever it is hangman energy and somebody's changing, it's a waiting period, they're contemplating, it's like a self-sacrifice. That means they're doing something selfish or selfless for themselves in this situation. Somebody gained their confidence. And I don't know, you started doing different things after you realized that the whole kingdom was going to shits. You just rested and got your strength so you can get the fuck up out of there. You had to make a head over heart decision. It's like you cleared out the space. All this stuff in the background that's going on, you can hear the shit going on. You're just like, look, I ain't got time to be looking. I need to get my beauty rest because I got some major decisions to make. I got some major changes to do. I am changing and I don't have time for you. That 9 of Cups energy is like... It's almost like temptation right there. It's like looking out at this person. Like, it's people that got their eyes on you, or you got your eyes on somebody new. They're attractive. I don't know if you're drinking, you changed and started drinking, or you did something as far as with your emotions. Like you... It's like you're holding them dear. It's possible a lot of people try to use your energy or come towards your energy and it has you drained. You're maybe a very attractive or tempting person. Or you could have a lot of people that pull on your energy. And so that's why it's time to clear space, clear out the people that are around you. People could be saying that you changed, but shit, sometimes change is for the best. You gotta cut old and new people. Not saying cut old and new people out. Yeah, that's that King of Cups energy. The betrayal caused you, or maybe it just, this King of Cups betrayed you and you felt it was unjust. It was injustice. There was no justice. You looked at this person stab you in the heart. This King of Cups is looking at the betrayal that they did. This motherfucker got a smirk on their face. Like, yeah, I did it. And what? Fuck, nigga. What? This was unjustifiable. How dare you? Now you want to come in with communication, lies and shit because there was an ending to your move. Somebody they took authority over their life. This person possibly tried to come back in, you know, that big stick energy, and with a new offer of some sort, and you just like, nope. It's time. It's time to change, transform. You possibly had a soul calling that was bigger and much more important than this relationship. And you felt time was winding down. You got to get up out of that in a rush. And even though it was tempting, you knew it was a high price to pay that you was just not willing to pay. Well, collective, I'm going to conclude our reading there because I hear loud talking in the background. I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for your time and stopping by. I truly appreciate it, each and every one of you. Now, as always, being wanted feeds the ego. However, being valued feeds the soul. So if you are out and about, bless some stranger with a smile. You just never know who feels invisible. But until the next time, make it a great day, my beautiful people.